Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel Python Freaks. So today we're going to discuss about one of the most requested question which I often get in my comment section, and even I get a couple of mails with this particular question. So at last I'm making a dedicated video on this, which is jobs, like what all the jobs or career option does a BCA candidate have. So, and one of the other reason also for making this particular video is like the content which is available on YouTube with respect to BCA jobs, that is not very informative or not very up to the mark. So this also forced me to make this particular video. So just let me give you a little bit context, like what all things we will be discussing in this video. So we are going to discuss about the various job prospect which a BCA candidate have. How can he apply for like how can we apply for some like companies requirement who are looking for BCA? Which all companies are like looking for BCA candidate? What's the actual interview process? And also we are going to discuss about like is there any MNC which hires BCA, and like what all the interview process, and like how can I apply for it? So all those things we are going to discuss in detail in this particular video. So without any further ado, let's start the video. Now, before I start the video, I would just request you, like this is the particular question which I often get in my like different social media platform, like on LinkedIn and Quora also. And this question even I got in my comment section also. Like, what should I choose? Like, should I go for MCA or should I go for job? So let me give you my personal suggestion. Like if you have the options, like where you can go for MCA, like if your financial condition is allowing you to go for MCA, so definitely I would suggest that go for MCA. And if not, then kindly try to go for that particular option, like work integrated profile. Like there are various companies like WIPRO, TechM, MINDTREE. What they will do, they will give options where Monday to Friday you will work, and on weekends there will be an M.TECH class which can be facilitated from BITS Pilani or Vellore Institute of Technology. So if you are not going for MCA, kindly look for this, like make a priority for this kind of job. Because why I'm telling this, because there are various companies, like various good product based company, they will set their eligibility criteria where it should be like you should be MCA, or and that too MCA should be from it should not be a distance one, it should be a regular one. So that's why I would request you, like if you have the option, go for MCA, and if not, then go for one like work integrated program. And another reason why I would suggest going for MCA is like I feel that BCA syllabus or the course is not very mature. Like means it doesn't give you the full exposure which is required to work in IT. Like anyways, if you are BCA, you will learn it in the hard way, like if you directly jump into the job. But when you go for MCA, you get some more time to get mature with the programming and other stuffs which is required for working in IT. Having said that, it's not like you can't self learn things like if you go for job after BCA, because I know not everyone can afford MCA. So if you have the option, go for MCA. If not, make job integrated program your priority. So this was pretty much about this question. Now let's come to the core segment. So now let's take the very important and the very straightforward question when it comes to jobs for BCA. Which all MNC hire BCA? So TCS hires for BCA candidates, INFOSYS, MINDTREE, Tech Mahindra, and there are some other companies also which hire for BCA, but that is mostly for the call center requirements. Basically for IT, like as per as I know, TCS, WIPRO, INFOSYS, and MINDTREE, these are the companies which hire for BCA candidate. Now, TCS offers MCA degree, WIPRO, MINDTREE, and TechM. Until I last checked, they offer work integrated programs like BCA plus sorry, M.TECH plus Monday to Friday you will be working on this thing. So this is actually which I was talking about, like work integrated program, where you will be given a M.TECH degree as well, from either it can be from BITS Pilani or Vellore Institute of Technology, plus you will be working on the like IT profile, like Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job also. Now the kind of job that they will be giving is depends on various projects and factors, but it can be from if you are lucky you can get a profile of Java developer also, Python developer also, or you can get some testing job also, or support profile also, where you will be supporting the customers, resolving their queries, like in the various segments of the with this MNCs have various domains, from telecom it has from networking, it has banking, financial. So it has a very wide range of projects. So based on the requirement, product requirement, you will be you will be placed on that perspective. Now, let's discuss a little bit about the interview process of the various companies, like TCS, WIPRO, how they hire. Almost pretty much it's the same thing, with here and there little bit of modification is there. So we'll be discussing that in detail with company specific. So let's first start with TCS. So the program name for BCA being hired by TCS is TCS Ignite. Now there are two programs, it comes in two flavors. Either you can go for job 9 to 5 Monday to Friday, or you can go for job plus MCA, which is being given by Sahastra University. Until I last checked, it was facilitated by Sahastra University. Now, what is the criteria for it? Like, you should be a full-time degree for either BCA or BSc with mathematics in 10th, 11th or 12th as well, and in 10th, and the percentage should be 50% above. And the one more thing is, like, academic gap should not be, it should be maximum 2 years. It should not be more than 2 years. There should be no year gap in your graduation, or from 11th to 12th. Now, a little bit about the selection process. It actually happens in three phases. The first one is round one, that we call it as TCS NQT. So this will be mostly aptitude question will be asked. There are various website for it, like indianbigs.com and all. So that will give you a overview. Question will be like percentage one, like how we get for this thing, banking and railway. Not that much tough, but average kind of thing. Question will be from verbal, reasoning, and all those things. So mostly that will be the first round. Once you have cleared that, then the second round will be technical interview. Now there are there is a little bit deviation. Sometimes two rounds, two technical interview happens, sometimes one. So you just get prepared for two technical interview there, where they will be asked about the various concepts, like operating system, C programming, not in depth, but the basic idea they will ask. In many of the cases, they even ask data structure, all those things about the database, like SQL database, how you can write the query. Not in depth, but yeah, you should have a good amount of knowledge. Plus, the most important thing which plays a role is your communication skill. How well you are able to answer a particular question, how fluent your English is. That plays a very important role. So if your technical skill is a little bit at the downside, but your communication skill is very good, so chances are there that you will get hired, but not the vice versa. Like, if your technical skills is very high, but somehow you are not able to communicate very well, so chances of getting hired is little bit this thing less. And then the third round will be HR round, where there will be just personality based question. So this was pretty much about how TCS hires. Now, taking about the final review, if you have the option, go for it. It's a nice career path. Now, the next program is WIPRO WILP, or WIPRO hires BCA candidate for this program. And this is actually a work integrated program, where you will again same work for Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 job, on a typical IT industry, and on Saturdays or Sunday your M.TECH classes will be there. Now M.TECH classes will be like, there are two universities. One is being from Belarus Institute of Technology and the other one is BITS Pilani. Now talking about this thing, I can speak for one day, because one day, 2 day, 3 day entirely instead, because I also have done the same thing, WIPRO M.TECH program, but at our time it was called as WIPRO Ways or Vista, but now they have changed the name for WILP. And one more interesting thing, I think till August, 23 August, if I'm not wrong, you have the opportunity to register for this. So if you have come till here, kindly register for it. Now, what is the criteria for it? Like, you should be a full-time BCA, BSc, like with 60% above, 10, 12, 50% or above with mathematics, and academic gaps should not be more than 3 years. It should be less than 3 years or 3 years. It should not be more than 3 years. Now, the selection process. Selection process is actually a little bit descriptive than TCS. There will be one online assessment where you will be just asked the basics questions about what is operating system and all those things. Multiple choice of question. The second will be aptitude verbal test, like it's the same thing, where you will be asked about the reasoning thing, percentage, all those like bank POs preparation question. The third will be written communication test, where you will be given something to write. So that will be to check how fluent your writing skill is, how like it can be some essay or something of that sort. And then the fourth round will be technical interview, where again you will be asked about the same thing, and database thing, DBMS, SQL. It's a very descriptive thing, but again here also communication skill matter a lot, and with some technical skills, obviously, since you will be working in IT, so some IT knowledge about the operating system, C programming, data structure. Also data structure is at a very basic level, so these things will be asked. And in round 5 it will be a HR round. So there why you want to why you want to join with all those types of typical HR question will be asked. So a lot of reference material are there available for this. Like you can refer Geek for Geeks, or even on Quora there are different reference material available for it. So again, if you have come till here, okay, WIPRO is actually currently also hiring for this profile. 23 August is the last date. I will put the link in my comment section. Kindly go through and apply for it if you are eligible for it. Now, the third company which you can apply for is MINDTREE. Here also the criteria is pretty much the same. BCA, BSc with 60% above, 10, 12, 60% with mathematics. But the trick here is graduation with no gap. This part you can just again cross check. I'm not very much sure, but last what I checked at their official website, it is graduation with no gap. Now, talking about the selection process, aptitude same, like where you will be given some reasoning questions, all those things like AMCAT and all. There are different websites you can practice, indianbigs.com. Lot of things are there. Definitely I will put the link in my comment section where you can just go and refer it. For if you want to prepare for it in a better way. Then again, the technical interview will be either 1 or 2. That depends on like person to person. And then the third will be HR round. Technical interview, same thing. Question about IT, operating system, basics of operating system, and a little bit about the programming knowledge. Again, communication skill matters the most. And then the third will be HR round, where like same typical HR question will be there. So that will be like mostly taken care. And then after this, what all other companies are there that hires for it? So the other companies which hires are INFOSYS, SCL, Tech Mahindra. You can just go and like you can just Google it, or visit the official website page. Okay, there you will get a more detailed information. But at this point of time, only WIPRO is hiring. Neither TCS nor Infosys and Tech Mahindra is hiring. Mindtree was hiring a couple of months back. So you just need to check their official website and keep yourself updated on LinkedIn and other platforms, so that you are updated if there is any job openings available. No, so this was pretty much about the MNC. But apart from MNC, there are other companies also. Like it's like not everyone will be placed in some MNC due to some XYZ reason. Okay, so there are like how can you apply for jobs then? Okay, so here comes in the main thing, LinkedIn. So this is actually the most underrated platform. Not everyone utilizes this to very full extent. So let's discuss a little bit about how you can apply for jobs on LinkedIn. So let's start. So I will show you how you can like actually find a job on LinkedIn. So you have to just make a profile on LinkedIn, and then just at the search bar you have to just write BCA. Okay, and then select. Now just hit enter. Now when you see, there will be lot of tabs here, companies, people, posts. So like that also you can explore, but for now or for time being I will just select this jobs thing. Okay, so I will select this jobs. Okay, now when this job portal comes, okay, like option comes, there will be lot of things like date posted. This you can select as past week also, past month also. Okay, like there will be various filters like experience level. So in my case I will select as entry level. Okay, and company specific also, if you are looking, like if you are looking for WIPRO, if you are looking for Accenture, or like whatever XYZ company, that also you can do. Job type permanent, and that is like that also you can set. Remote type, all filters, like there are varieties of filters which you can explore. Okay, so basically at this point of time I'm just taking two things, jobs, and the entry level is this thing. Now you can see there are like so many companies, like result has been posted. Okay, so like you can just start applying it. Okay, like let's say the first company is cloud, is Fractal. The other is Yodlee, and then same things Honeywell is there. So similarly, you can just explore it. Okay, and just go through the requirement. Okay, like whichever suits your application. Okay, let's say we are taking this Honeywell system engineer. So 2 to 3 years of experience in Unix. Okay, so like if you are having that requirement, there will, like in this particular case it's asking for 2 or 3 years. Similarly, there will be many cases where it will be for freshers or for entry level. And let's say suppose if you are having that experience, like 2 to 3 years of experience you are having in Unix platform, then you can apply from here also, no issues. So similarly you can look for various other options. Like you can see like which are companies, if it suits your requirement, like if you are having that particular requirement, you can apply it from here also. Like data engineer, Azure, GCP, like if you have that Azure or the GCP certification, you can definitely apply from here also. But the thing is, with LinkedIn the process is a little bit slow. Like with other platform, like suppose if it is Naukri, so the overall response is actually a little bit faster. When you're applying through LinkedIn, okay, things will be a little slower. Like it might take 1 or 2 weeks to only just get your interview scheduled. Well, but it can be like there can be case where the interview gets scheduled previous also, like within a week also. But ideally what I have seen, when you apply from LinkedIn, okay, things tends to get a little bit slow. So one possible option is here also, and this will give you a like little bit wider options. Okay, and the second thing is you can also explore this to get to know like what all the actually technology trends that are happening at this point of time. Like suppose Honeywell, this company is there, so what all things which this company is looking for. So like this is looking for mainly networking area. Okay, and skill set, what it is looking like, let's say it's looking for CCNA certification, cyber security knowledge. So similarly you can update yourself also with the various other like key skills. Like either you can work on, like you can make use of YouTube or Udemy, and you can actually do a little bit of research, like how can you attain this skill, and if possible have some like hands-on also. So this was pretty much about LinkedIn. Okay, how you can apply via LinkedIn. So if you have made till here, I have something special for you. Let me give you some final tips, like how you can increase your chances. So the first thing is, like in almost all the interviews, either it's MNC interview or this thing, the first thing that they look for is communication skills. So try to enhance your communication skill, speak like more fluently. So this is the first thing which you need to work on. The second thing is you need to work on your programming skills. uh, Try to build some projects. Okay, it can, don't just rely on like a ticket reservation system or online booking system. Try something different. Like there are various project ideas which are there, so try to explore that. So these things will enhance your profile when you are being interviewed. Then also try to learn the basics concept of operating system, how operating system works, what are the, like how a process is created. Okay, a little bit more about the product specific with your programming skills. And apart from this, if you have the like interest, you can go for some certification. Like there are various certification you can try for Azure. You can go for Microsoft Azure or GCP a little bit tougher side. I would request you to go for Azure or AWS. So these are the things which you can do to push your profile uh, on top of the list. So this was pretty much from this video. If you like the content, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. And also if you have some suggestion, or if you think I missed something, please comment the same in the video below, or you can send me a email to this freaks.python@gmail.com. So see you in my next video. Until then, keep coding, keep moving.